All right. So welcome back to the streamers, everybody. We're back with our Sonic Marathon. We were supposed to be playing Sonic N today, which was the N-Gage port of Sonic Advance, but there was some problems, mostly with an N-Gage emulator, so I feel like we probably won't play Sonic N. To be fair, it is literally just a port of Sonic Advance 1. Except for, you know... hold on. I'll fucking show you. You know what, we'll, pop over here a sec. Okay. So, let's take a good old screenshot of Sonic Advance. Remember where I fucking put it. Alright, so, weird. Here is a screenshot. Why don't you just start working on it? Emulator's broken. So, it's mostly just the N-Gage emulator. It was so much fucking problems that I figured it wasn't worth it. Now, that doesn't mean I'll never play Sonic N. I mean, by all technicalities, I already have. It's just Sonic Advance, but I feel like someday I will just do an N-Gage stream, because apparently there's a Metal Gear and a Resident Evil game on the N-Gage that I've never played, so someday. Now, this is a screenshot of Sonic Advance on the Game Boy Advance. Now, you want to know what Sonic N is? You squeeze off this. You squeeze off a little bit of that. There. That's Sonic N right there. It's Sonic Advance, but they took the sides and they smushed it in. So, does this mean that it is 1,000 times harder to play because you can't fucking see what's coming? Yeah, it does, but other than that, they really only removed the Tiny Chow Garden and the multiplayer modes. But it is essentially the same game. So we're not missing a lot. We're not missing a lot. Other than a bad time, apparently. So we are going to move straight to Sonic Advance 2. Which, I did own this as a kid. I did play it, and as far as I remember, it was a good game. So we'll see if it still holds up. But you all know how this goes. We got a few more games we have to read the manuals for. And then it's just gonna go away. I feel like we will read the manual all the way up until probably Sonic Unleashed. And then after that, there isn't any more manuals. So, fucking enjoy it while you can, losers. Alright. So, how's Sonic Advance 2? Do I have any notes on this? Probably. Go check my notes.
Heroes never lose.
Ooh. Thank you for the follow, D-Man20XX. That's Sonic Advance 2 as a kid. The boss theme kicks ass. Well, we'll see in a bit, won't we? Frontiers did have an online manual. Yeah, but I feel like after a point... So the whole reason we were reading the manuals for these is because, especially earlier in this marathon, a lot of the plot and a lot of the features to the game weren't privy to the game itself. You had to read the manual for it. So eventually we will hit a point where the story is well enough explained in the game and the tutorials are teaching you everything you need to know. So reading the manual will basically not really be worth it. I feel like putting that cutoff point at Sonic Unleashed is probably fair enough, right? Alright, so Sonic Advance 2. With the success of Sonic Advance, a sequel was essentially started as soon as the first game was released. Sonic Advance 1, we played it last week. It was good for Sonic's first Nintendo outing. It had a bunch of problems, But overall, the presentation, everything did work out, and it was a pretty good game. The development team consisted of about 10 members, and the game took about 8 months to develop. Development was sped up when the developers decided to use an updated version of the Sonic Advance engine, which is hopefully a good sign. Which let them improve the graphics, making characters faster, the levels longer. Though the game would mark the debut for well, okay, we might as well get into this. Alright. So, this game is the debut of Cream the Rabbit. Let's get a nice little picture up here. Actually, do I have a normal picture of Cream the Rabbit? I think I do. Hold on. Cream the Rabbit. Everybody's favorite rabbit from the Sonic series, right? There's only one! There's only one that people would remember, right? No other rabbits. Where are you, Cream? Alright, there she is. Cream the Rabbit, everybody. It's a good design. To be fair. Though I do gotta say, like, the fact that you made her, what, a 6-year-old child? Her mom is a rabbit. I like her more. Is there a reason you like her more, or, fucking Vanilla, the rabbit? Yeah? Reasons? I was more referring to, you know, Bunny Rabbit, but Vanilla works too. Yeah, the fact that they made her a 6-year-old child doesn't really make her very versatile for the Sonic series, does it? Like, she's fine for these Sonic Advance games, because they were kind of built around her. Well, Sonic Advance 2 at least. And Sonic Heroes, because she's not a focus, but you can't really make her a fully playable character in something like... Wasn't there a rabbit to rescue at some point? I mean... If you're talking about, you know, the Flickies, but I don't think there has been rabbits in Sonic. I don't think there was any other rabbits. Bunny Rabbit, Cream the Rabbit, and we don't even count Carodia from, what was that? Tail Sky Patrol? And Vanilla, but we'll talk about Vanilla eventually. Yeah, Cream, it's a good design, there's just not a lot you can do with her. But, did you know? Though this game would mark the debut of Cream the Rabbit, she was originally designed to debut in Sonic Heroes. And was designed to be a beginner-friendly character. Since the game was released a few months before Sonic Adventure DX was released on the GameCube. So, we kind of touched on this when we played Sonic Adventure 2 for, what, 2 months? Sonic Adventure 2 came out before Sonic Adventure 1 on the GameCube, so it was a little confusing back then. And at this point, I believe this came out in what? Sonic Advance 2 came out in what, in June? Sonic Advance 2. Alright, so Sonic Advance 2 came out March 9th, 2003, while Sonic Adventure DX came out on the GameCube June 18th, 2003. So it was about a month. No, about 3 months. Don't mind me. Dates, time. It's really hard. So they used this opportunity to do a little advertising in Sonic Adventure. They added the Sonic Advance 2 sign, which we saw in that one mission. And they even added that Cream the Rabbit Easter egg. For if you what was it? You exited Casinopolis? You would see her flying by. Which was, to be fair, a nice little Easter egg. What else do we got here? We do have early designs for Cream. Not as drastic as, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog, but... Oop. So yeah, here's early designs for Cream. It doesn't look like she was a rabbit the whole time. Honestly, when you look at this, there might be another Sonic character we'll eventually talk about in a later game that this reminds you of. And of course, talking about, you know, like Marin. I don't know what she's supposed to be here. A cheetah? A cat? A Bengal? So we got that. Here's another one. Again, not really a rabbit. They wanted a beginner-friendly character, but it wasn't always going to be a rabbit. And then, you know, slowly, over time, decide, hey, you know what? A beginner-friendly character. Rabbit would probably work, right? And then, you know, it eventually turned into the final design. Which, again, a very good design. Not a lot you can do with it. With which, to be fair, like, what does she appear in after this? She shows up in Sonic Heroes, of course. She shows up in Sonic Generations. Does she show up in Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, she can't show up in a racing game because she's like 6. She can't drive. She can't show up in any party games because she's not a fighter. Let's see. She's really just gonna show up as just a background character. It's just one of Sonic's friends. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, Sonic Heroes. She was in Sonic Heroes. Was she in Sonic Battle? I don't think she was in Sonic Battle, was she? You know what? I think she was. Hold on. Sonic Battle. So just going right off of what I said. Sonic Battle. Is there playbook characters? Cream the Rabbit. Alright, fuck me, yeah. She was playable in Sonic Battle. Sonic Advance 3. I guess Sonic Riders. Yeah, alright. There was definitely a dropping off point where they didn't really put her in anything, but that can be said about a lot of Sonic characters. Also, I don't think I reiterated this on the Sonic Advance stream. Sega did not have any... Sonic Team did not have any experience with the Game Boy Advance. So when they hired, what was it, Dimps to help them, they did a lot of the brunt work. They did a lot of the development. So the fact that these games look as good as they do, that's not a Sonic Team thing, that's a Dimps thing, which might be the reason these games are never going to get re-released, because, you know, half of them were made... Ooh.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Fucking thank you for the raid, Chelsea Pearl. Sonic Advance 2 fan, I take it?
Heroes never lose!
Alright, thank you, Bradical 007, for the follow. Yeah, so I don't think these Advance games are ever going to be re-released. Thank you for the follow, the Verdant one. Yo, I'm new to this game. We just played Sonic Advance 1. We played Sonic Advance 1 last week. It was pretty alright. Thank you for the follow, EZLO, Eslo21. Now from every... Well, okay, so I have played Sonic Advance 2 in the past. And as far as I remember, it was really good. Hopefully it's as big of an upgrade as I remember it being. But yeah. Not only was it, you know, published by THQ, but Dimps did half the work, so I'm half convinced we're never going to see these games ever re-released. This is a shame. But who knows, we might actually start playing these games and be like, oh man, not as good as we remember. Which I doubt. Anyway, let's get through this manual so we can start playing through the game. Yo, how good at Sonic Advance 2 are you? Consider I haven't played it in like 20 years? I wouldn't say very. Our whole primary focus today is just gonna get through the game as Sonic, and then probably use some cheats so that we can get to the
Heroes
supersonic
never
level.
lose.
Thank you for the follow, Isotropic Phoenix. Because if I remember correctly, the way to get supersonic in this game is you had to not only get the 7 emeralds as Sonic, but as Tails, and as Knuckles, and as Cream, and as Amy, and then beat the game with all of them. Which I don't think we're going to do. I think we're going to try to just get through all of Sonic Advance 2 that we can today, and that'll be good. So that we can get to Sonic Spinball Party next week. But yeah, let's get through this manual so we can get through the game and start getting through it. So Sonic Advance 2! Since everybody's new, I should probably reiterate. We go through the manuals for these Sonic games. We won't do it forever. Once we hit Sonic Unleashed, we're going to put a cutoff point there. Yeah. Usual warnings. Usual warnings. Alright. Thank you for purchasing Sonic Advance 2. Good to know. Alright, the plot. The deranged scientist Dr. Eggman has devised another dastardly scheme. He's planning to build a Dr. Eggman empire. Again, I don't know why we need to put the Doctor in front of it. If it was just Eggman Empire, that would, roll off the tongue. A lot better than Dr. Eggman Empire. Nobody wants to say that. By kidnapping the animals and turning them into robots. This time he's also kidnapped Knuckles and Tails. About the Knuckles part, we'll see. Dr. Eggman, you fiend! I'm coming after you to rescue my pals. Off-speed Sonic on a new adventure to find his friends and stop the scientist's despicable plot. He's still Dr. Robotnik. He's always going to be Dr. Robotnik to all of us. Or this is Cream's debut. It is Cream's debut. We were actually just talking about it. She was actually designed to debut in Sonic Heroes, but they figured since they needed a beginner character, she was used here first. Which, I mean, doesn't change a lot, honestly. Unleashed is okay, but the Werehog gameplay sucks. Yeah. I feel like that's going to be exactly what we find out when we get to Sonic Unleashed. Boy, half of this game's real good! This other one, not so much! Remind me again, who is Cream? Alright. Cream is... Cream is the rabbit. Cream the rabbit. Nice little design. Not a lot you can do with this character, though. She'll show up in a few games going forward, and then Cream the rabbit and Cheese the chow. You get it? Cream and cheese. I don't think I have an image of cheese, so just look on the left there. You got Cream and cheese right behind Sonic there. I got some research to do. Who's the adorable girl rabbit? You can play her in 2D ROM hacks. Okay, well, we didn't really count 2D ROM hacks, but for now, she'll be playable in the Advanced series. Cream is the only character that can cancel her voice. Oh, I didn't know that. Chow indeed, and Chow Garden. Yep. She'll be playable in the Advanced series, Sonic Battle, Sonic Heroes. I was the wrong one to delete. And probably Sonic Riders. Where's the bat for the win? This is a Rouge household. Team Dark, in general. You know what? I could give or take Omega, but Shadow and Rouge, those are some of the best designs we got. Okay, so despicable plot. All right. All right. So Sonic Sonic is the world's fastest supersonic hedgehog. He's basically carefree, but he can't stand evil. He can be short-tempered, but it would go against his kind nature to not help someone in trouble. I think that's essentially the exact same description they gave him in Sonic Advance 1. Cream the Rabbit. Not available until unlocked. So, we saw with Sonic Advance 1 last week that all the characters were available as soon as you started the game. That's not really the case here. You start with Sonic, and then you have to unlock Cream, you have to unlock Tails, and then you have to unlock Knuckles. You also have to unlock Amy, but that requires you, I believe, to get what? 4 Chaos Emeralds? Yeah, we'll get to it. I think it's explained on page 28 here. Cream is an adorable rabbit that takes her tiny chow cheese wherever she goes. She can act a little childish at times. I believe she is a child. But tries hard at everything she does and never forgets her manners. She can fly by flapping her ears like wings. It's a very good design. You know, cheese is literally just a chow with a bow, but... And then we never talk about Chocola ever again. At least I think that's what its name was. What was the chow's name she was looking for in Heroes? Chocola? Sonic Heroes Chocola? Yeah, Chocola, the brown chow that we never see again. Alright, Knuckles the Echidna. Knuckles is Sonic's friend and rival. With his enormous strength and spiked fists, he packs a powerful punch and can climb walls easily. He's brave of heart and strong-willed, but can sometimes be a little gullible. Gullible is probably not the word. Also, it's a little weird that they chose to put Knuckles in front of Tails. Tails the Fox, by the way, not Miles Tails per hour. Tails the Fox. Miles Tails per hour is a gentle fox with 2 tails and dreams of being just like Sonic. He loves tinkering with machinery and sometimes builds robots to help his hero. He can fly by spinning his tails like helicopter blades. Something that's not going to be unique to him anymore, I guess. And then Amy Rose. Amy's a cheerful and peppy hedgehog who has decided she is Sonic's girlfriend. Yeah, that's the entire character at this point. She may be cute, but her Pico Pico hammer makes her a formidable foe. Dr. Eggman, a.k.a. Dr. Robotnik. So we're still at the point where he's still Dr. Robotnik. They didn't just fully give up on that. Without a thought for anybody else, this evil genius is always hatching plots to take over the world. His plans are always foiled by Sonic, but he never learns his lessons. So I believe the controls are basically going to be the same. They do have mid-air tricks, which is going to be super important in this game. In the first game, really once you hit a jump or a spring, that was it. A new character in Sonic Advance 2 becoming the most broken character of all Sonic games. What are you talking about? Is there some lore with Cream the Rabbit I'm forgetting? Unstoppable? But in this game, once you hit a spring or a jump, you can do a mid-air trick, which is... It's mandatory about halfway through the game. And I also believe you can't look up in this game. They replaced the looking up animation with something different, which we'll get to when we get to the actual game. But other than that, it should be the completely same controls. Yes, she's invincible. It was explained that Sonic called Robotnik Egghead, so Robotnik calls himself Eggman now because of it. Yeah, he wants to take it back. He wants to take the word. Which, it's a good explanation. But eventually they just give up on the Robotnik part. He's like, no, he's just Eggman forever now. Which I get, you want to kind of universalize the series. You don't want a Bison / Balrog situation going on. They put Robotnik such a good name. And at this point, it's been, what, 10... Sonic Advance 2 would be about 10, 11, 12 years of Dr. Robotnik in America. It sucks. Yeah, about the same. Okay, press and hold control up. Appeal. Watch each character move around as they wait for... Okay. So the look up option has been replaced with a taunt, I guess. Which is a weird choice, but... to be fair, how many people are looking up and down? Turns out a lot. Nah, you get a taunt now. Mid-air tricks, super important. You can do a trick in each direction. The sideways ones and the down one are attacks. But the up and back are mostly for traversal. Though to be fair, I don't think I've ever used the back one. Individual character action. So yeah, everything's about the same. Except Sonic now has a homing attack. Which I think this is the first time it's been available in a 2D game? Aside from maybe Sonic 3D Blast, but we don't really count that because it's not a homing attack. Super Skid. Skid through enemies and continue running. Press B while in boost mode. Well, we'll have to see how useful it is. We're going to have to see where they put Sonic on the screen. With Sonic Advance, they put him right in the dead middle of the screen. Which sucks, because you can't really see what's coming ahead. So if they fix that, and you can actually see what's ahead of you, the homing attack might be super useful. Wow, okay, Cream's pretty complicated. Chow attack, hit B to send cheese out. Step attack, flying, midair, chow attack, okay. You know what? If Cream is invincible, I would believe that. Elsewhere, okay, well, Tails is still Tails. Knuckles. Still about the same. Question is Amy the same? If you ever look up high-level Sonic Advance gameplay, the Amy gameplay is crazy. Despite how hard she is to use, there is some insane gameplay of her online. Starting the game. They kept the multiplayer mode, weirdly enough. I don't know if they kept all the special abilities that I believe they would just reuse for Sonic Advance 3, but... Starts, Tiny Chow Garden. So, the Tiny Chow Garden is... bonus feature not available until locked. So, I didn't own Sonic Advance 1 as a child. I owned Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Advance 1, the Tiny Chow Garden is available right off the bat. Sonic Advance 2, it's not. You have to collect a lot of Chaos Emeralds for it. Which sucks, because I was a dumb child. And those Chaos Emeralds were real hard. Okay. Select character, select zone. Okay, so we do have zones now. We do have a hub, much like Sonic Adventure 2. It's not just, here's a list of levels. We actually get a little map, which is neat. The presentation has definitely gone up since the first game. 21. Is the layout the same? Zone Act 1, Zone Act 2, boss. Okay, but it does look like the boss is a separate zone. It's not just at the end of Zone 2, which... that's good. I do also, if I remember correctly, I think the bosses are all relatively the same. They're all going down a moving level, and you have to chase after them, which is gonna be annoying. But we'll deal with it. Everything's about the same here. Checkpoints are gone. They've been replaced with... What have they been replaced with? Well, checkpoints aren't gone. It's the... what is it? The checkpoint posts? Signposts? That's what it was. Signposts. Springs and launchers. Special stage. Alright, this is going to be super important. So, in Sonic Advance 1, you had to find a special spring to get to the special stage. It was annoying! Because the springs looked almost identical to normal springs, except for the base which when you're moving, it's a little hard. Even though, for the most part, all of the springs were kind of just at the top of the level. Here, what is it? You have to collect 3 rings? 3 special rings? 3 or 4? I don't know. I think it's 3. And then finish the level and you will be taken to... Oh, fucking never mind. In each zone, collect 7 special rings. I can't read. 7 special rings per level! Ugh. And then the fact that I don't remember this special stage at all is a little concerning. Like, if it was just Sonic 2 special zone, special stage, that would be a different story. The fact that this is just completely alien to me is not a good sign. But we'll deal with that when we get there. 7 special rings. 7 rings in hand. That's ridiculous. Yeah, all the power-ups are about the same. Nothing new. Time attack. It's a neat thing to have. I don't think we've ever actually used it. When this is the only game you own on your Game Boy Advance, I can imagine you go through everything. Player data. Time up. Level. Normal, easy. I'm not entirely sure what that actually changes. It doesn't actually list here what it changes. So maybe you just don't lose all your rings, which kind of would just become a mainstay in the series in general. Later on. For better or for worse. Versus mode. Look at this nightmare. Look at this nightmare. You need to find 3 other people that own Sonic Advance 2. And a Game Boy Advance. And 2 link cables. No, 3 link cables! If you want to get 4 people going here. What a time to be alive that was. You weren't already stuck in the spider web of link cables. Although they also had the opportunity, you could just use 1 game pack, which I'm still amazed you could do it back then. As long as you had 1 game pack, you could do something. Wasn't a lot. I don't know if you're gathering 4 friends together, 3 friends together, to play single pack Sonic Advance 2. Yeah, it's just time attack. Nothing too exciting. Okay, well, never mind. Single game pack mode. I think it's still the same thing. Boy, is it. Oh, no. The aim of the game is to collect as many rings as possible. I guess. Would it not have just been easier to have everybody just racing to the end of a level? I guess it would have to keep track of a lot more data that way, so collecting rings, sure. Alright. So here's how you unlock everything. Collect the Chaos Emeralds to unlock special bonus features. As each character completes the final zone and have collected... Oh god. This is a lot more harder than I thought. So, to unlock the Tiny Chow Garden, you need to collect all the Chaos Emeralds as a character and then beat the game. And then you will unlock the Tiny Chow Garden. You do this with a second character, you unlock the Sound Test. You do this with a third character, you get the boss levels in the time attack. Do it with the final character, and you will unlock Amy Rose. That's a little ridiculous. And then after that point, once you beat the game with Amy Rose with all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you get the final secret zone, extra zone, with the actual ending to the game, which, again, we're not going to do. We're going to beat the game as Sonic, get as many Chaos Emeralds as we can, and then probably just use cheat codes to unlock everything. Because fuck that, we don't want to be here for 3 or 4 weeks. But to be fair, we won't be spending 40 minutes reading a manual, huh? And it's ridiculous. I just want to play Super Sonic. Tiny Chow Garden. This was very important. So that Chow we used in Sonic Adventure 2 to unlock Green Hill, it was all raised in Sonic Advance 2. That's why his name was Game Boy. I put a lot of time into that Chow. Just for me to make a completely new Chow in like 2 hours. That was just as good. What a dumb, stupid child I was. Tiny Chow Garden, play minigames. So it's about the same. You can raise your Chow there, you can feed it food. You can play some minigames. I believe there's only 2. So you're not really missing a lot. 5. Tiny Chow got more. I don't remember that minigame. You know what? If we unlock the Tiny Chow Garden, we can probably look at this stuff. It's the same. It's the same! That stupid goddamn match the cards. And then credits. Alright, we're at the end here. Nothing too important here. THQ, is Dimson here? No. Weird. You know what? There's a second page here. Dimps might be in there. Never mind. Limited warranty. Very important. Do I send this game back to Sega or do I send it to THQ? Okay. So originally with these Sonic games, hey, if your Sonic game's acting up, send it to Sega. They'll replace it. Then eventually it was not. Don't send it to us. Take it to whoever retail you bought it to. They'll replace it. Hey, if your Sonic Advance 2 is not working, send it to THQ. You can trust them. They have money, I swear. Aren't you gonna take your game and resell it? Alright. And then, hey, buy Super Monkey Ball on the Game Boy Advance. I swear it's good. I doubt it's good. I highly doubt that. But with that, hey, we're finally done with the manual. Now, last week when we played Sonic Advance 1, I did this the wrong way. We played it on the Super Nintendo over there, and that wasn't the best way to do this. I should have just played it through RetroArch so that we could unlock everything with the cheat codes, which we're going to do today. So, switch that over here. If the game's too loud, you motherfuckers need to tell me. Because this thing's going to take up like 80% of my screen. Okay. And we'll reset. There. Alrighty, hey! That soundtrack, huge upgrade. Sounds a bit too quiet. So too quiet! Alright. We need those chip tunes. You're not going to be saying that when we realize, oh man, the soundtrack's pretty bad. That was one of the things we realized with Sonic Advance 1 is, hey, this doesn't really sound like a Sonic game. Yeah. Okay. Fucking. Come on. Come on. Spoilers. Come on.
3, 2, 1.
Come on. Come on. RetroArch is a little fucky sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't want to register the controller. Alright. So I think there's anything really in here. Oh, well, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Snake. What is this song? Alright. I kind of prefer Starlight Zone from Sonic Advance 1, but I'll take it. Level, time up, English. Alright! Let's see how much of an upgrade this is to the first one. Yeah, everybody's locked. fucking look at these animations, man.
3, 2, 1, go!
God bless the Game Boy Advance for giving us 1,000 Sonic sprites. For 1,000 Sonic versus Mario animations. Alright, so... yeah, we can't look up. We got a taunt now. Which, hey, that's pretty good. Again, very smooth animations, very smooth models. Sprites. Realize I'm gonna have to look up where these special rings are. But again, that's all dimps. Sonic Team didn't know what they were doing on the GB. Sonic Advance 2 maps. Could be a nightmare. Especially apparently since the maps are longer. Act 1. Oh yeah, no, this is going to be a nightmare. The usual spot we use for these maps, not very good right now. Map. Alright, so let's just take a look where... oh my god. 7 rings in hand. One, two... wait, I only see 3... okay, never mind. 7 rings! 1, 2, 3... okay, you know what? The way we're going to have to do this is we're just going to have to, every time we get a ring, look back at the map, because there's too much to just memorize completely. Okay. Hey, the soundtrack's pretty good so far. For the little we've heard of it. Oh shit. We need to test out the homing attack. So homing attack. So it should be right in front of us. Okay. Okay, so we need to find 7 of those. So railings also work a little different. In Sonic Advance 1, you had to actually push a button to start grinding on them, which was not intuitive at all. Here, you just touch the top of a railing and you grind it immediately. That's a way better design for it. Okay, need to find this spring. There it is. Alright. Gonna hit the spring. So here's our tricks. We can go up. You can do a trick that will force you up more, which is great. You're gonna use this a lot. You can force yourself down. Force yourself sideways. This is an attack. These mid-air tricks are gonna be super important. I believe the third one's just right here. Right? Yeah. I'd like y'all to try to imagine doing this as a child with no internet. Finding these rings was probably a nightmare. Okay. To find our way back up there. Alright, fuck it. Speed run. Ah, shit. This is a little tedious. Little. Gather 4 special rings. Much like a lot of Sonic games, once you miss it, it's really hard to get back. That's why we're just going to utilize save states. And make the same mistake over and over and over. That's as we do. Alright. There. 3. Ugh, God. So, the next one... Oh, the next one's actually super easy. Here, watch this. Watch this. Just gonna... That's what I get for opening my mouth. Alright there. Super easy. Hopefully I didn't fuck that up by falling down this hole. Which I probably did. Fucking... Okay, we hit that. Probably had to stay on top. Actually, apparently it's fine. Apparently it's super fine. That was 4. That would be 5. 6, 7. Okay. All right. So we can get the next one from here. We head fast enough, we can actually run on the water. There. So that's 5. The next one, we got to stay up top. Okay, yeah, it's right there. We absolutely have to stay on top. See? See how fucking important those mid-air tricks are? Okay, so... Actually, we need to go down. Hit that jump. Wait. Where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we? Oh, okay. No, never mind. Cross this railing. Jump across. Here. And then now we just go through the loop, hit the jump. There it is. And the last one should be pretty easy. There. 7 rings in hand. Fuck that. Special stage! I will say, oh my god, okay, maybe not. I was gonna say this is, the depth perception is a little more manageable in this. It's not. Holy shit. And he looks better. $300 rings. Go, go, move. Oh. Wait, is that fucking Zero? Hey, it's Zero! From Sonic Adventure. I mean, getting hit there probably is going to cost us, but hey! It's nice to see him back. We're never going to see him again after this, are we? Need to use these multipliers a bit better. Yeah, I don't remember these at all. Probably says a lot. Alright, so just what? Survive for 30 more seconds? A little tedious. Just a teensy bit. Alright, well... It seems like getting the Chaos Emerald in the special zone isn't so bad. It's... Honestly, collecting the 7 rings is way more work. Holy shit. Alright, so tell me now, guys, what do you think's the better option here? Should we actually focus on getting all the Chaos Emeralds? Or should we just focus on playing the levels and then just unlock everything afterwards with cheat codes? What do you think would be the better option here? Because I feel like pausing to figure out where all these goddamn special rings is a little tedious. Fucking Brett. Now imagine doing this with every single character to unlock everything. That's... Ugh. Okay, so for this one we have to stay on the top. For streaming purposes, play the levels. You can always get the emeralds in later ones. Well, theoretically you could. Streaming, yeah. Theoretically you could. But we're going to try to do 100% of this in one stream. So we'll just play the levels, I guess, and then... Because literally watch this. But ultimately, it's your decision, yeah. Ultimately, here's what we can do. Pop this open. We got some cheat codes right here. That's a shader. Max rings, infinite lives, multi-jump, unlock all characters, open all zones, extra lives, all Chaos Emeralds. Unlock extra zone Sonic only. So yeah. Honestly, we could just play through the levels and then just fucking unlock everything afterwards to see everything. So fair enough, we'll do it that way. I just played the levels. A lot better than what we did last week. Usually we try to get everything legit. But Sonic Advance 2 is a little tedious. Just a little tedious. I gotta say though, yeah, just play the levels and then cheat code it after. The soundtrack, way better than last week. Sonic Advance 2 so far is a trick animation. Huge upgrade from Sonic Advance 1. I've never played Sonic Advance 3, so I'm hoping it is also a huge upgrade from Sonic Advance 2. These tricks, super important. Also, as you can see, homing attack, super not as reliable as every other game, but it is a decent addition. Okay, Oh, it's 3 a.m. on my end, and it's bedtime for me. Until next time. That sounds good. No, you have a good night. I will be here bashing my head against this game until we eventually beat it up. Beat it 100%. So yeah, no, you have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for checking out the stream. So seems just bumbling through the levels. Normally, you get about 2 special rings. Are you trying to get all 7? A different story. All right. Oh, hey, there's Cream. And we're back to Unga Bunga, smash you with hammer. Okay, homing attack doesn't work on bosses. Good to know. Oh my god, I'm having Vietnam flashbacks. The Knuckles boss later on is gonna be just ridiculous. The worst thing ever. Classic, yeah. For all the intelligence that he has, it always comes back to smash you. I'm gonna smash this mouse in my house with a hammer. Gotta say though, this music, it doesn't really scream Eggman. It screams more like Battle Network. There you go. Look at that. This game has a lot of charm to it. There's so many more extra animations that you usually wouldn't see. Wow, you're the famous Mr. Sonic? Thank you very much for saving me. What a polite girl. See you later, and don't get caught again! Oh, wait a minute! Mom's still in trouble. I need to go help her. Yeah, I get that very Mega Man Battle Network, yeah. Alright, there you go. We even got cutscenes in this game. Technically.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck. You know what? There's probably a way to do a super start. A super dash. At the beginning of the level. We have to figure that out. Ah, whatever. I assume they're not going to start throwing me into instant death pit levels. Fucking look at us go! You feel so much faster in this game than in Sonic Advance 1. It feels good! I should have saw that coming. And these tricks, oh, they're so useful. Every 2D Sonic game should have tricks. Honestly, like, we get enough 2D Sonic games trying to be classic Sonic. We need more 2D Sonic games to try to be Sonic Advance. It has its own feel to it. Since I doubt we're ever getting these re-released. Actually, that kind of just... It kind of makes me just look forward to... So when we finish this Sonic Marathon, I've mentioned it a few times, I do want to go through a bunch of Sonic fan games. Because Sonic fans know what they want, right? I'm wondering if there's a really good Sonic Advance fan game that will give me what I want.
3, 2, 1, go!
There you go. Okay, so you hit right at a certain time, it will boost you forward. Honestly, I could probably do it better. Ouch. And yet we're still moving. Which is the most shocking part. We're getting hit by all these enemies, but we're still going fast. Am I dead? Okay. A little confused there. There's a special ring back there. Heading left. Usually not a good thing in a Sonic game. Oh. And right, okay, we also have this fucking slide thing. I don't think we're ever actually going to use that. It's supposed to give you the opportunity to attack enemies while you're moving fast, but yeah, we're not going to do that. It's Sonic, we run past them. Okay. For some reason I thought that was a spring. Might be. The speed, I cannot explain it properly, but it just feels real good in this game. Sonic Advance 1, it kind of had problems keeping up with you, the screen, but here it's perfect. Honestly, you know what also helps here? Hold on, if I'm able to stop, nope, too fast, too good at the game. I need to see. So is Sonic placed dead center of the screen, or is the screen kind of moving with him? Okay, never mind. This is the Vietnam flashback. As I die immediately. It's this one, and then there's a spinning wheel, which are the worst bosses in this game. It's the fucking arc of this bomb. You can only damage him by hitting him on his fucking penis here. His nozzle. His very phallic cannon. Eggman, is that a cannon? You're just happy to see me. If you want to just hang back here, to be fair, we are getting, I think, infinite rings. I believe each boss is about 8 hits. Which, it's a little excessive, but sure. Yeah, this music just sounds like some stuff is happening on the internet. You know, Mega Man EXE. He's gonna have to start racing through the maze-like internet to find his way to the next area. Alright, so we're not unlocking a character every zone. I think it's every 2 zones.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, look at this stage. Look at this music-based stage. Sonic has unique animations for hitting springs. There's unique sound effects. There's so much charm to this game. So it sucks that when we get callback stages, it's never stages like these. It's always Green Hill, Chemical Plant, and Sky Sanctuary. Look how bright and lively this is. How exactly this fits in a Sonic world, you know what? Fair enough, but... like those trampolines here, they have the guitar riffs on them. Got pianos here. Just a good-ass game. I'm glad this is the Sonic Advance I got, not Sonic Advance 1. Okay, no saving that. Ah! Ah! You know what? Fuck this guy. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not! Holy shit! Literally got dunked. Who knew the most formidable adversary we would have is literally just Monkey bouncing a ball? I told him he'd never be ballin'. Fucking showed me. Alright, well, we're already back to where we were. Don't touch that, please. No! Fuck you. Get out of here. Oh, feels good. What a good game. I definitely have some memories of, okay. Not that. Great. I definitely have some memories of, the Sky Canyon level being possibly the worst thing ever. We'll see about that. We're getting that classic Game Boy Advance sound thing where certain sound effects are playing, so other ones just stop. You only get one track. Honestly, you know what? I didn't think we'd be introducing instant death pits so fast. It's usually something you introduce way later. And the end of the level was right here the whole time. It's ridiculous.
Three, two, one, go!
You know what? I didn't notice, but I guess we're also changing music every stage, too. If that's the case, that's pretty good. Look at these animations. It kind of makes me look forward to playing as any other character to see what they look like when they go through these stages. Like, if this is all just for Sonic. Everybody's so expressive. It's great. Why does nobody talk about dimps other than the horrible decisions they made? And not the good decisions they made like this? Woo! Damn it. Yeah, I guess literally my only complaint with this game would be, yeah, the special rings. Like, what were they fucking thinking? I thought I was dead for sure. So it seems like to go into boost mode, we need to be running for a certain amount of time. Kind of like, yeah, just like that. Kind of like in Sonic CD. The only way to actually get to the past was to maintain your speed for, oh, 10 seconds. It's about the same thing here. And by the looks of it, Sonic has different animations for how far he gets at the end there. Which is pretty cool. Oh. Hey, there's Tails! Is this what I think it is? Yeah, it's gonna be one of those bosses. Eggman, you really go back to this design a lot, don't you? He learned. Okay, well, he learned! Rings. Let go. Also, thank God this is one of those Sonic games where infinite rings in the boss fight, and not just, well, you got 3 rings before the fight started. Make them count. Hello, buddy. Okay, yeah, no, I just had to check something. Thanks, Sonic! Eggman just came out of nowhere. Eggman, what's he plotting this time? I've got to hurry! See you, Tails! Huh? Any? Sonic, wait for me! Okay, so these cutscenes are all gonna have the same flow, aren't they? Thanks for saving me. Alright, fucking see ya!
Three, two, one, go!
What the fuck was that? What is this? Okay, so there's deep snow that will slow us down. That's actually very important to figure out right now. Oh man, that is one of the worst. Although, okay, we got a slide on our ass mechanic. We got 2 special rings right next to each other. That doesn't bode well for the rest of this level, if they're just starting to throw them right next to each other. I'll take that. Kind of makes me think that these levels aren't going to be too long if all these special rings are right next to each other. But you know what? I'm starting to remember. I don't think there's actually an underwater level in this game. It's good because usually they suck, but it's a first. Instant death pit. Cool. Also, there's a lot of stages. Not only are the levels longer, but there's way more levels. Are we really this far back? I guess that's my fault, but... Oh, that's not something I want here. Oh, please don't dick me over. I know it's in your nature, game. We were actually very close to the end. I don't know how we just chose the wrong path and decided to go straight into the pit. Here we are.
Three, two, one, go!
I think this song is actually reused in the Chow Garden. Because I definitely don't recognize it for this level. What's that? It's a nice remix. Okay, well maybe it's not a remix, this is a completely different song. Honestly, songs like this, like we were saying about Eggman earlier being like a Battle Network song, this is kind of like a Harvest Moon song. You know, it's not so much the later bits, but the main chorus part, the main bits. Main bits and baubles. God, those Harvest Moons on the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance really just was something special, huh? It was housed to just some real garbage, but one of the best games that we will probably never see re-released. It's one of the slowest stage. Yeah, no. That's something you get in these Sonic games is, you get some really quick, fast levels, and then you get some levels where precise platforming is required. We haven't even gotten to the worst of those levels yet. Oh god, what is this? Okay. That's your big plan right now, is just drop some fucking nukes? I mean, it's working! The audio's a little delayed, so I can't exactly tell when he starts dropping it. Unless I'm looking at it. I guess the timing is pretty regular. Heck man, can we go back to Unga Bunga Hammer? And I'm gonna slowly fly away with a trampoline and some nukes. What's your thought process here? I just bought this trampoline, and I'm taking it home. Ah, shit! Though to be fair, it seems like we are completely safe if we're on the complete left side of the screen. Well, let's test that theory. Let's just sit here. Yeah. So if we're trying to figure out the pattern, we at least do have an opportunity to just sit back, gather some rings, take a breather. Fucking Eggman. What, dickhead? Okay. Thought for sure we were actually hitting him on his bottom earlier. There. Yeah, so it seems like it's 8 hits, every boss. Alright, so if my memory is correct, these are the worst levels in the game. Sky Canyon. It's a lot of precision platforming and instant death pits. And if you don't know how to do a trick like that, a mid-air trick, you just die. Fucking skill issue. Just like that. Just like that.
2, 1, go!
I was just resigned to die at that point. Okay, so these fans, see, you don't know how to do a mid-air trick. You just fucking dropped to your death there. Very important you learn how to do this. I definitely remember there were many playthroughs of this game I did as a child where I didn't have mid-air tricks down. It's not hard, to be honest. In the stage, you're gonna rescue Knuckles? Knuckles? Yeah. Because it's a wild canyon, you see. As we know about Knuckles, he doesn't chuckle and he likes canyons. Something about Pumpkin Hills, too. It's not hard to do mid-air tricks. You literally just hit R in a direction. But if you're a dumb child who's like, ah, Sonic! Left and right! Bibbidi boopity! Enchilada. Knuckles. Which is definitely a memory I have. So, I got Sonic Advance 2, I think, for... would have had to have been... That was, what, 2003, 2004, so... I guess I would have been like 13, 14. And really my only experience with Sonic at that point was like the original Sonic games. And then a little bit of Sonic Adventure 2. And I remember the kid who got me Sonic Advance 2 for my birthday. He was like, okay, yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, baby, yeah! Good games! And then he got me this. He's like, all you do is go left and right. This isn't what I thought Sonic games were. And I had to be like, I mean, yeah, this is what they were.
3, 2, 1.
But the disappointment in his eyes, that for some reason he wasn't getting Sonic Adventure on a fucking Game Boy Advance. You fucking idiot. Yeah, good. See? What a good level.
3, 2, 1, go!
Which, oh no, I just got a really good Sonic game on the Game Boy Advance. Ah, darn. But it's not Sonic Adventure 2, which, to be fair... It's weird, because I know people talk about Sonic Advance 2 being really good. I don't hear fucking anybody talk about Sonic Advance 3. Sonic Advance, it was indeed the best Sonic game made on the GBA. Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Advance 1? Okay. Sonic Advance 2, real good. I have not heard anybody talk about Sonic Advance 3. I don't know if people had just gotten used to Sonic being on Nintendo at that point, and they were too distracted with, like, Sonic Heroes and everything, but fucking nobody talked about Sonic 3, which I don't know what happened. Is it a bad game? Is it just not as good as Sonic Advance 2? Like, how do you have such a giant upgrade from Sonic Advance 1 to 2, and then mess it up from fucking 2 to 3? Like, that is actually something I'm looking forward to getting to in this marathon, is Sonic Advance 3. I need to know. And of course, me being the stupid child I was, I'm like, I'm gonna buy Sonic Battle instead of Sonic Advance 3. Which, to be fair, Sonic Battle has its good things, but it's not a great game. And we're gonna be playing it for like a fucking month straight. But, so from the looks of the schedule, I'll tell everybody right now. We got Sonic Advance 2 today. We got Sonic Pinball Party next Saturday, which, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if that's going to be a very long stream. But we're only going to be playing Sonic Pinball Party next week, so we'll get what we can out of it. And then after that, we're going to be playing Sonic Heroes. Probably for about 5 weeks. 1 story per stream. Alright, here's the worst boss in the game. Unga Bunga. I'ma smash you with my fucking hand. So we got a big slap hand. We got a gun. And then Knuckles. Which, hey, you remember when they said rescue the enchilada? You know what? I think you need to get your eyes looking. Knuckles doesn't seem like he's in a lot of trouble. Honestly, it looks like he's piloting the robot. I don't think he was kidnapped by Robotnik at all. I think somehow Knuckles and his giant galaxy brain may have been tricked again. So yeah, this is the worst fight. You got the fucking slap hand. You can only damage Knuckles by landing on top of him. And then you got the fucking gun. This is the worst fight right here. This is the worst boss right here. You can't hit them for... And if the hand hits you dead on, you die instantly, no matter how many rings you have. Slap! So I think it's 3 slaps and then gun? Yeah, 3 slaps then gun. And you can only damage him from the top. You can't hit him from the bottom. You can see the spikes. Can I get rid of the gun? Okay, I can get rid of the gun at least. The hand, not so much. The hand indeed also has a hitbox. But this gun! Get this fucking gun out of here. Come on. This sucks. He needs to get rid of that gun. All I have to worry about is Mr. Slappy over here. Oh, he's jigging. He's doing a little jig. He's doing a little jab. Fucking stop! Who would have fucking thought that Eggman's ultimate robot would literally just be a hand on a silly string? Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, he had sweet karate chop action. Can I damage the hand? I cannot damage the hand. Yeah. Knuckles, you son of a bitch. Ah, I've been kidnapped! And he's forcing me to turn this steering wheel to control the robot. I have no choice. I have no control. Please, Sonic, help me. This fucking hand. Get out of here. Again, all it takes is one good slap and it's just over immediately. So just let him do his weird karate chops. No. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, boy. Oop. It's literally just big wheel. It's a big wheel with a fucking hand and a gun. This is the most Unga. I mean, aside from literally just, I have a big hammer. Galaxy Brain. He had 3 different mechanical pieces. Like, I don't know how to build a robot out of it. We'll just strap them all together and see what happens. Just splatted Sonic like a fucking fly. Honestly, the song isn't very good either. It's just a basic beat. Fuck! Why does it always have a hitbox? I think we have a 10-minute time limit, because we're gonna be here all fucking day. Worst part is that with the rotation of the wheel, it is just at the wrong spot at all the possible times. This is literally just a robotic version of that silly fucking slap hand that you get from a 25-cent vending machine. You slap against people and walls. I assume that's 6? That's probably 5. 6. Two more. Nowhere safe. At least I can just sit here and appreciate the animations for Sonic here. Ah, what? Right, he still has the air dash! This useless garbage! If you jump and hit left or right twice, you do an air dash and it's worthless! Because you could just do an air trick instead and be invulnerable! Don't slap me. Don't slap me! Don't slap me, bro! Okay, 7. Alright, one more. That's your hand choice. Fucking this is Robotnik literally roboticized Master Hand. Made him stronger. They put him on a leash because he was too strong. Alright, fuck off, Knuckles. Oh, shut up, Knuckles! I should be upset! The fuck, Sonic? Why'd you put blackface on me? You know, the strangest thing just happened. You let Eggman dupe you! Again! Leave me alone! Whatever, see ya, Knuckles. Hey! I won't let Eggman get away with this! He's not gonna get away with this! Knuckles. So yeah, when Sonic, when they did the Twitter takeover, whatever, I think last year, the year before, they counted how many, or no, it was Tails Tube. One of the Tails Tube, where they counted how many times Knuckles has been duped by Eggman. They said it was only like twice? No, they forgot to count Sonic Advance 2. Which at this point, there's no reason. There's absolutely no reason Knuckles should be being tricked by Eggman to work with him. He knows Eggman's evil. But yeah, the tiny little cutscenes we get, if you can even call them that. The tiny little cutscenes, they're actually pretty charming. Which I'll show off at the end, I guess. After we beat the actual final boss. Is they were fully sketched out and drawn, and then, you know, put into sprite form. So it's probably why they look so good. Oh, it's playing the best music stage? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This honestly just sounds like generic techno music. Yeah, no, it fucking this background though. This is a Battle Network background. Fucking look at it. Woo. Woo. I don't know, again, it sounds very generic to me. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, okay, so by the looks of it, Sonic kind of just stays in the middle of the screen. He's kind of a little offset to the left, but... So I guess they didn't fix that, but for some reason it does feel way better in this game than it did in Sonic Advance 1. Can we be done with this level? Thank you. We got 0 special rings. 3, 2, 1, go! So I would say that we literally just have Amy left to rescue, but she's not captured. Amy doesn't have anything in this story. You just unlock her after beating the game with everybody else 100%. Which, you know what? I'm gonna make a theory. I'm gonna assume that originally Amy was gonna be rescued where Cream was. But when they decided to add Cream to this game instead of, you know, Sonic Heroes, they probably just replaced Amy's section with Cream. You probably 100% would have rescued Amy first. But that's just a theory. That's a skill issue there. Oh, you didn't wait for the bridge that you couldn't see? Because it was off screen as you were running? Fucking die. What was I thinking? Just like that. Usually in a Sonic game, the timer only starts when it's on screen. So you have time to react, but it seems like these are actively going off screen. The power of the Game Boy Advance! There's that Sonic got sucked into Battle Network. The internet's a crazy place. The fucking... Screen is melting here. Oh, I fucking imagine! There's a lot going on! Oh. Tricked a little too early.
Mortis.
Mortis. Oh, you remembered how to do the fucking sounds! Shit! I don't think that's been acknowledged for at least like a year and a half of streaming. We gotta actually change that soundboard. I want to add the Snake Eater climbing a ladder to the soundboard. I feel like that we'd get a lot of use out of that. Just gotta edit that soundboard in general. Yeah, I guess I'm going this way. Hey, Snake Eater. No, like, you know when Snake climbs that ladder in Metal Gear Solid 3? The vocal version of Snake Eater that plays? I want to add that to the soundboard. 'Cause I feel like we climb a lot of ladders. A lot of long ladders. So just having that on hand for a soundboard. We get a lot of use out of that. Oh, okay. I was about to say, please don't tell me I just fucking die. Yeah, see? See? Yeah. A lot of use out of that. So hey, you thought gathering 7 special rings on those normal stages sucked? Try doing it on a stage like this. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, it's on cooldown. You've gone mad with power. We have cooldowns for reasons. Okay, yeah. That's just a death pit. Holy shit, we might actually have to save state. Delete that. No, no! What if I become a big fucking streamer and there's like 1,000 people trying to spam Mortis all at once, huh? My fault you're doing so much for your skill issue. Yeah, clearly. Have to think of the future. Clearly. And not just, I don't want to be hearing Mortis over and over. Mortis. Mortissimo. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be one of those levels where, yeah, we're gonna have to fucking save state, cause fuck this! Do it. Do it, I fucking dare you. Probably help if I wasn't stuck on the bottom of the stage. Like if I was at the top. I have to worry about these instant death pits everywhere. Pain from that says. I didn't know you actually played Sonic Advance 2. Did you? There are very few Sonic games I know you have played. I didn't think Sonic Advance 2 was one of them. The end of the stage was right there! Are you fucking kidding me? Long before I met you. Well, at least you picked the good Sonic Advance to play. Ooh. Cyber Cafe. Oh, so it was an emulator. Okay, yeah, this might be annoying. Well, we've already got 4 hits on him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. If we play our cards right, we can just get a bunch of hits in. Alright, one more hit! Eat a dick! Eat a dick! Eat a wiener! Wiener boy! I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Yeah. Guess I just... Oh. Alright, well... Despite how annoying that looked, that was actually one of the easier bosses. I was playing Pokemon Rupee in Japanese, not knowing shit. Why Japanese? Why couldn't you find an English ROM? So I think we have one more stage, and then I believe it's... Or one more zone, and then a boss rush? Which... Techno Base. Egg Utopia. Ooh. Ooh. Listen to this. Oh, just playing where it was available. So some fucking goober was like, nah, man, Japanese Pokemon Ruby. Okay, well. Ah, fuck! Who wants to take a guess as to whether or not there's gonna be weird gravity shit in this level? As there always is. Fucking 7/8 through a Sonic level. Okay, well. I was certain I was gonna fucking die there. Woo! Ah! Hey, weird gravity shit! It's very inconsistent! Boy, gathering 7 rings as other characters in this level would sure be annoying. Which I need to point out that I do remember playing the Supersonic levels as a kid, so clearly I did do that. Gather all the Chaos Emeralds as Sonic, gather all the Emeralds as Tails, gather all the Emeralds as Knuckles, gather all the Emeralds as Cream, gather all the Emeralds as Amy. So clearly I was a better gamer back then. Holy shit. Yeah, that, okay. I thought that was gonna be a skill issue there. Checkpoint. It should have been. It should have been. It should have been. With how much this game's like, nah, man, instant death. Sometimes it surprises you. All that? All that for a special ring? The boost feels good, though. These sprites got... Okay. That should have been dead! These sprites got so much use. From Newgrounds, from fucking webcomics. You know, like, I'm sure even to this day on YouTube, kids are still making animations and videos with these fucking sprites. Like, that's how good these sprites are. These ones in the Sonic Battle sprites. Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Ooh. This is a fucking Mega Man song, I'll tell ya. This does not sound like a fucking Eggman final level song. This is a Mega Man Dr. Wily song. It's the emulator I enjoyed. Metroid Fusion, Kirby, Nightmare and Dreamland, Klonoa games. Ah, fucking. It looks good on the sprite side. It's very good. Have aged super well. I played a Castlevania game. I remember the Castlevania on the GBA being very good. I didn't play any of the Klonoa games. Maybe someday we will. Like that's the amazing part with these advanced games is they feel good. Like we played so many 2D Sonic games made by Sega themselves that felt terrible on the handheld. And then we got fucking these which feel like Sonic games and they look great and they sound great. It just turns out, oh, the way to fix it is just not have fucking Sonic Team make them. Like, that's the big asterisk on this, is that, hey, fucking Dimps is the one who did most of the work here. Because Sonic Team was heavily understaffed at this point. So, I mean, Sonic Mania. Is Sonic Team the problem? Is that why we keep getting bad Sonic games? It's the people who are supposed to be making the official Sonic games are just bad at making Sonic games? Sonic Team is always understaffed. Yeah, that seems to be a problem. I don't know, it seems more like Sega Corporate. That's the problem. Yeah, no, I can believe that. I mean, fucking look at Sega Corporate and their stupid decisions today. They did, what is it? Yakuza 8, Infinite Wealth is coming out soon. And they decided, Sega, I don't think this was, I remember now, it was Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. I don't think it was, I don't think it was the Yakuza Studios idea, but they decided we're gonna get XQC to fucking stream this game to advertise it. It's like, that motherfucker not only does not know what a Yakuza game is, but is actively shit on the game every time he's seen it. Why would you get him to play it? I think that was literally just a Sega decision. Ah, he's a big streamer. He'll advertise the game. He fucking hates your games. Doesn't even know that they're turn-based. The fuck is this? For your big flagship series, Sonic. But he has 40k views, that's why, yeah, well. I mean, even if he's playing your game and be like, yeah, I don't like this. That's eyes on your video game. Which, to be fair, I really don't think you needed, because the Yakuza series these days is pulling in the big money as is. People finally understand how good those games are. But yeah, for your flagship series Sonic, maybe Sega should probably not do a Toei. Where Toei's like, ah, fuck it. People will watch One Piece. You don't need to animate it good. Draw it with a fucking crayon. Who cares? Ah, people like Sonic. They'll buy it. You guys can put out a Sonic game with like 3 or 4 people, right? Just had to make it turn-based. I mean, I feel like people discovered how good Yakuza games were with Zero first, but the turn-based has definitely improved the series. I mean, we did have, what, 8 games at that point? With the normal brawling system? Like, it's great to see that they decided we're gonna refresh the series by turning it turn-based. And it was a huge success! This series will now live on for 8 more games. Also helps that Kiryu is a fucking Cinnabon. Perfect protagonist. Is this really all I'm doing for this boss? Is just... I mean, I'm doing it poorly, but... just run to the right until he decides to come back to the floor? And then bop him twice? Yeah, it seems like it. I say that despite the fact it's taking me 2.5 minutes to... fucking get this far. Oh shit, how did I forget Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories? I would say that it's probably super normal to forget Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I was fucking addicted to that game? Well, hey, guess what? You can now play the better version. Alright, final zone. So this is the boss rush, if I remember. You play the better version, the 3D version. Ah, Unga Bunga! Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight the wheel! This is the worst it could have possibly been. I don't think there's checkpoints here either. So we're gonna have to go through the boss rush and then the boss at the end. Okay, thank God. They only take, what, 3 hits now? That's not so bad. Alright. There's a lot of bosses, though. A lot of bosses. A lot of bosses! So hopefully it's 2 hits on the penis and then 1 on the balls. Good. No. Oh, in fact, it's the same amount. Or it might be just 3 hits on egg. Okay, 5 hits. I got the complete ones, but it says the game tactics is different. Well, you have to actually play a Kingdom Hearts on top of the 3D, so it's a little different. Okay, well, this one's not so bad. I'm just concerned about the wheel. It's the only thing I'm concerned about. That fucking wheel. Oh, hey. I can just lodge myself into the back of Eggman's head there. Get a bunch of free hits. So this would be Tramampoline. And then the wheel. Ugh. Okay. But again, we should be safe if we go all the way to the left here. Oh yeah, no, he's already in his angry phase. He's dropping bombs on these motherfuckers. Destroying this place. Samus Aran eradicating the mother brain in this maze. Fucking come on, man! Come on, man! You know what? I think that was probably the best part of Sonic Advance 1 was the weird boss rush we got at the end of it, which it wasn't the bosses from Sonic Advance. It was the classic Sonic bosses. From Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and then I think it ended with just a normal Sonic Advance boss. That was nice. Okay, here it comes, big wheel. Fucking kill me now. With a gun, slap. I was concerned that the fucking sound cut out there for a second. Slap. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Slap. Getting greedy. Chop. Slap. Oh, hey, it's Master Hand again. Oh, it's Slappy. The reach on this. I should probably know by now how far it can reach, but it still surprises me. Slope. Slope. There's the slope. Slap. Fucking Christ! From downtown! The problem is I don't want to fucking go in too hard. Because I'm gonna get fucking slapped and smushed. I'm gonna get clapped. My cheeks! Chop. Oh god, does that mean we're gonna have to do other wheel? And spider? Oh, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm not doing wheel again. Fuck you! Yeah, okay. Alright, so if we can time this good up. Already we haven't. Oh, it's already on its fast phase, right. Not as easy as I was making you believe. Rings. Rings. Rings! Thank you. Okay. The double spikes. Didn't see it coming. Okay. Now we just got the jumping, and then the new boss, which I remember is also a pain in the ass. Hey, look at it this way. They're getting a lot of mileage out of this Sonic running to the right animation. Just make the rest of the game look really interesting. Like that background with the earth. It's really good. Fucking come down here and say that, Eggman! Advance was something. Rings. 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 Well. Not doing fucking big wheel again. Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for it. I got jump scared the first time because, boy, completely forgot that sound clip existed. But now I'm expecting it. Fucking. You know what? To be fair, like, if you are a small child, there's probably a lot going on here. You have to manage the platforms, the bullets, the spinning platforms. Okay, what the fuck? Where am I going? Rings. It's okay. I'm too good that even my brain can't keep up with what I'm doing. Rings. 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 Okay, so everything's doing 2 in a row now. Okay, well. Rings. Yeah, okay. Alright, get that shit out of here. Alright. Let's not fuck this one up. You get 2 hits here. Or 1. Stuck on the roof. How do I get down? Honestly, I'm still not entirely sure how I get down. I think I just jump really high. Oh. Alright, well I don't have any rings, so this might be a problem. SOGESNAKE strats. Alright, here it is. Everybody guess what it is. Oh, it's a big man. Okay. You know what? I remember how this fight goes. It sucks. You have to use the platforms to hit him in the face. Watch out for the hands, but don't stand on the platforms too long because they will take you to the roof and smush you. Also, he hits laser beams. Which he always does. Fucking this. It's fucking... I can destroy his hands, I guess. If I time it right. I don't have any rings. This is a bad idea. I guess that's what we should do, is just sit here and... focus on his hands. Like, this just makes me want to look at the other taunts that every other character has. If Sonic already is so expressive. So we do have a 10-minute time limit. The fact that it took us so long to get through the other bosses might bite us in the ass. Okay, well. Okay, that's one. I was waiting for it. Alright, so we got 3 minutes! I think we've only done, what, 1 damage to his face? There, alright. Now we just focus on his face. All we gotta do is worry about the beam. I don't remember if this is one of those games where we have to actually attack him after when he's fleeing, but... It's weird. So just off of the ground here, we can't jump high enough to hit his face. But the little bit of height that that platform gets when it raises is enough for us to hit him in the face. You don't want to stand on them when they pop. Alright, child's play. Yeah. Except for the problem when you die, you have to do the whole thing over. So it's a little nerve-wracking. Sonic got through final. Easy. A nice little animation. Of the fucking death egg exploding again. Again, very good animations. You get one of these for each character. Congratulations! A little bit of voice acting. Thank you for playing our game. Controller disconnected. Now it's back. GG. Yeah, we got a bit more to do though. So from what we've played, very good game. Huge upgrade from now play Foul World. In cooperation with Dims. Cooperation! Let's just not say that Dims did all the hard work. It's a huge upgrade from Sonic Advance 1. The presentation, the music, the gameplay, everything just looks and feels better. We still got to do the special stages, and I do want to look at the other characters at least, so... Oh, the special stages, the final boss. What's going on? This isn't one of those disconnecting controllers where it's like it wants to connect to the PS5 microphone every time. So it took us about 3 hours to beat Sonic Advance 1 last week. That was mostly due to having to do the special stages over and over and over and over. Yeah, Cream was just kind of there. ...2003. There was still hope for Sonic back then. Collect all the Chaos Emeralds! Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. You know what? How about we collect those Chaos Emeralds right fucking now, huh? Let's turn on, unlock all characters. Unlock the Tiny Chow Garden. Unlock the Special Zone. Unlock all the Chaos Emeralds. Backgrounds are a little higher. I don't know why that would be a cheat code, but sure. Apply changes. Restart. There. Skill issue. Skill issue. Done. I'm so good at video games, we unlocked all these cool characters. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these characters. Let's take a look at Cream first. Those are some good animations. Alright, so holding up. Her taunt is she eats ice cream. And not share it with her chow. There's a lot of fucking charm to these sprites. She can fly. She can cancel her fly at any time. Can she spin dash? She can spin dash. And I believe if you hit B, yeah, she will send cheese to attack. Just like that. So it's kind of like a worse homing attack, honestly. Alright, so let's go find a spring. I want to check out her tricks. And then we'll move on to a different character. I want to get rid of the shield, though. Get rid of the shield, though. There. I do like how when she goes into a ball, she's got those big dumb ears. Like those aren't spinning around at Mach 5. Beat the game by just sending the child doing all the work. Yeah. Alright, so up. She does a big ol' up jump. Down. She does a big butt stomp. She does a twirl. And her back is... She does a flying peach. It's nice, because look at Cheese. Even he has tiny little animations for everything. Alright. So let's check, I guess, Tails next. Like, there's so much work put into these sprites. These are so good. Tails does a stretch. Oh, he falls asleep. Tails, you're like, what? 8, 9, 10 years old? How are you not getting enough sleep? He can fly. He cannot cancel out of it. So, obviously, Cream is just a better Tails at this point. Fucking... a little ridiculous. We have Tails at home. Okay, so up. He does a big ol' jump. We go down. Does he do a butt stomp? No, he does a... whatever the fuck that is. Propels himself forward. Alright. Because he works so hard building stuff. He is 10. What else does he do aside from work? He should be sleeping. Alright. Knuckles. Fuck. I skipped the animation of him starting the level. Alright, so... let me guess, he's gonna start boxing? Yeah. Okay. He's got his gliding and his climbing. It's a little weird because some of these walls you can climb and some of them you can't. So let's go find a wall to climb. We need to get back up. That's good. No, I need to get rid of this shield. God damn it. Monkey. Alright, so let's take a guess. Yep, uppercut. Fucking drill claw. Glide. You know, his big old smash moveset. Is his backdash also oh, it's an elbow check! Alright. And then we'll check Amy. I do gotta say, they use the same fucking pose for Amy in all of these games. It's a little ridiculous. Okay, so... she doesn't have a spin dash, but she now has a fucking... oh, she can. She can roll into a ball now. Well, then why doesn't she have a spin dash? Why does she do this? They kind of fixed Amy's moveset, I guess. Let's see what her taunt is. Oh. Oh, okay, so she's pretending... she's tired, and she's like, oh man, I'm tired. And then she notices that we notice. So then she pretends to be peppy. Yeah. Nah! So Amy being peppy is, it's an act. Girls can be tired. Alright, so...
Sonic
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back, because I don't think there's any way for Amy to get back up there.
2, 1.
Yeah, considering Amy's, like, the hardest character to unlock in this game, I imagine they probably don't want to make her as difficult to use as they did in the first game. Okay, so... Up. The big Mario jump. Spin, spin. A lot of spins. A lot of spins! And a backflip. Alright. She's very expressive. I do notice, though, that there isn't any ledge animations anymore. What happened? Was I just on a weird ledge? Okay, hold on. God damn it. Yeah, okay, so they did all the extra animations for characters, but they got rid of the ledge animations.
Sonic Advance.
It sucks, but... Alright, let's,
Sonic.
go see the ending. The true ending. We worked hard, we got all those Chaos Emeralds! As every character, so we get to go to True Area 53. Oh, there's Vanilla. There screams Mom! Look at this, an actual fucking cutscene! I mean, it's no live and learn. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty good animation. True Area 53. I don't remember how to play this fight. If it's like every other supersonic fight, I imagine it's just fly at the enemy. Oh, right, it's missiles. Shoot the missiles back. At his cockpit. Very important. It has to be his cockpit. The rest of his body... The rest of his worm body, it's not gonna work. Watch out for the freeze beam! Fucking... It's weird how I remember this fight. No! But not a lot of the rest of the game. There must have been a point where I spent all that time unlocking this and then just exclusively played this. Fucking... No, no. Oh my god. Missiles, missiles, boop! Yeah, I don't think we got this. We wasted too many rings. He sucked. He sucked too much! The suck was too good! Missiles? Hey man, I kinda need missiles. There. He's also sucks in the missiles, that's a problem. Alright, yeah, we're out of rings. Alright, so we just gotta focus on not getting sucked. Because we lost a lot of our rings from both of those. Alright, so there you go, that's 3 right off the bat. Gonna suck. Oh, it didn't count. Like, so far, for the 2D Sonic games, this is probably one of the better Supersonics. Like, you gotta think back to, like, the first Supersonic fight. It would literally just dash forward. Oh, we're getting there. That's new. That's new. He learned how to spin dash. Fucking 15 years later. Sonic could do it. So can I. Okay, missiles. Missiles. Alright. Well, that wasn't so bad. This fight seems actually easy. It is once you understand how it works. Like, if this is your first time ever playing this fight, I don't think reflecting the, or dashing into the missiles to send them back. Oh. Yeah, this might be a problem. I think vanilla might be baking inside of that. Just turning into a delicious pudding. Oh, now it's breaking. Yeah, that might be a problem. Oh, it's fine! Oh, my emeralds! Look at this fucking cutscene. Yes. There you go. I'm still going at like Mach 5, right? I'm not gonna splat on the ground, right? Are we just not gonna address that? I literally came from the Earth's atmosphere. This is new. Yeah, no, apparently I'm fine. Apparently Sonic can just survive plummeting billions of miles. I don't know, maybe Vanilla could fly? I doubt it. There you go. Happy ending for all. Is that it? Oh, Sonic's gone already? Like, well, my legs are broken. Better get out of here before anybody notices. That I'm literally just pudding attached to shoes. Oh, wow! Hey, that was pretty good! That last shot there. Especially for the Game Boy Advance. Oh, that's a good ending. I'll take it. Now, hold on. I do want to point out that... let me grab these. All of the cutscenes for this game... they were hand-drawn. So that's why they look so good. They were hand-drawn and then converted into sprites. That short animation cost around 50K. Knowing fucking Sega, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't fucking doubt it! Yeah, no, all the cutscenes were hand-drawn, so that's why they look so good. You just had to convert them to sprites, and, yeah, no. Sonic Advance 2 was really fucking good. Let's take a look at the Chow Garden, and that's probably it for tonight. Unless there's anything else I need to do in here. What? What? It is... Hey, look at that. It's the exact same Chow Garden from Sonic Advance. What do we want to place the name on? What's the name gonna be? Two Cut. His name is Two Cut? What the fuck? Who named my child this? Nah, his name's Ladasha. So yeah, it's a decent minigame. It's better than what you had in Sonic Advance 1 in terms of minigames for earning rings. Honestly, if you want to earn rings, it's way better to just play the game. Play Sonic Advance. You earn so much more rings from that than just doing this over and over. I mean, it's a nice minigame. Is it worth playing the game 4 times? Or I guess it would be, what? 1 time? Get all the Chaos Emeralds as Sonic to unlock this? Probably not. Anyway. The other one just matching cards. Yeah, it's the exact same minigame from the first game. I'm dumb. Oh, there you go. So yeah, it's the Shiny Chow Garden. Now imagine grinding a super powerful Chow from that, like I did. It's not great. Is there anything else? Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, Sonic Advance 2. That was... It's a really good game just on its own, but based off of what we played last week, it's a huge upgrade. Which makes me excited to see what Sonic Advance 3 is. Jesus Christ, you have good memory than mine. You fucking... Galaxy brain. So, with that done, let me cross that off the list. Next Saturday, we'll be playing Sonic Pinball Party, which, hey, guess what? It's just a pinball game. Oh, one last thing? Yeah, what's that one last thing? Yeah, do it. Fucking do it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, it's just a pinball game. You got a Sonic pinball board, I think you got a Samba de Amigo pinball board, and you got a Knights pinball board. So, next week's stream will probably be short, because I don't feel like starting Sonic Heroes next week. So, we'll go through the manual of Sonic Pinball, and play a lot of pinball, and that'll probably be it. As long as it feels good. From the pinball we've played in these Sonic games, so far it hasn't been great. Sonic Spinball, garbage. The few times we've played pinball in the other Sonic games, okay. This is a whole ass pinball game. If it feels bad, that's not good. So we'll have to see. We'll have to fucking see. But then after that, we got Sonic Heroes, so... yeah. It gets better from there. But, yeah. So other than that, we are Map Frontiers Pinball pretty bad. It's pretty bad, and the fact that it requires you to gather so many points, which, sure, they give you a multiplier, but you are still going to be playing that pinball game for at least, like, how long did... It's like 10 minutes? It was ridiculous. Yeah, it fucking sucked. Like, the pinball felt bad in Sonic Adventure, but you kind of get used to it. And then I think it's going to show up back up in Sonic Heroes, but I don't know. It has literally been almost 20 years since I played Sonic Heroes, so... we'll see. We're going to be playing Fortnite on Tuesday. Solid Snake comes to Fortnite on Tuesday, so we're going to try to get a Battle Royale. A victory Battle Royale on Tuesday. Hopefully. Everybody's gonna see how bad I am at multiplayer shooting games. It's pretty bad. But then we're back to Final Fantasy XIV on Wednesday. And... Fortnite, yeah. And then we should be finishing the main game of Persona 3 on Thursday. The main Persona 3 should be finished. Once we do that, we're going to be starting the answer, though, which is apparently the epilogue, which is like fucking 30, 40 hours as is. So technically, we're starting a whole new fucking Persona. But it is part of Persona 3, so we're going to have to play it. So... yeah. Again, that is if we beat Persona 3 on Thursday. We are 10 days before the final boss, and we still have to do the final boss, and then I believe there is... I think there's like a thing where we can go back to the school and talk to people. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But we should be finishing the main story of Persona 3, hopefully. And then, yeah, Sonic Pinball. It always comes back to pinball. But other than that, that's going to pretty much be it for tonight. Sonic Advance 2 was good. Looking forward to Sonic Advance 3. So other than that, yeah, I guess thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see everybody on fucking Tuesday for Fortnite. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see everybody then.